When Instagram first came on the market, their biggest differentiator from the rest of the big boys was a sense of immediacy. What seems like centuries ago, Instagram was a sweet, simple platform for sharing images of your lattes and pretty sunsets. However, as Instagram matured and started attracting more and more artists and marketers, images became more staged and orchestrated. These days, you will rarely see a big account sharing less than perfect images. Stories will, in sense, bring back the good times, so how can you use Instagram stories for your business? What's a better way to use this new ephemeral feature than to draw a curtain on your business? People absolutely love to feel like they belong to the insider circle. Amplify the feeling of exclusivity by creating stories instead of sharing it permanently on your feed. You can really take this one creatively. On one hand, you might do sneak peeks of new products and heighten their interest with a sense of curiosity. You might let your employees take over an account for a day. Again, it will be fun and engaging and let the personality of your company shine through. People like to do business with people, so show them your human side. Allow them to see your day-to-day operations, such as production line, a day at the office, or testing new products. If you have a creative business, show a part of your creative process, like how you retouch an image or create a design for a future line of dresses. If you're a one-man band, or if you're the face of your brand, get a bit personal. Show them your fun side and what you do outside of work. Which brings me to an important point to keep in mind. The rise of Snapchat and now the stories feature in Instagram is at least partly due to the informational overload. We are bombarded with ads, news, articles, and friends post everywhere we go. So Instagram stories go back to the roots. They make conversations feel intimate again, even though you may have hundreds of thousands of followers who will watch your story. Use stories as a new way to get personal and intimate. Don't just show your content down their throats. Be organic and be human. Stories is the perfect way to give your followers a shout out. Maybe you received a great testimonial or noticed one member of your community being very helpful and knowledgeable. Just give them a shout out in the stories. They will be so touched and you will be very personable and likable. What's a better way to create and strengthen those relationships online? Instagram stories also may be a great vehicle for quick tips and short how-tos. Have you ever heard an advice that was so simple yet so powerful you wanted to scream? Think of the little ingenious details that make your everyday tasks easier, faster, or more fun. What makes you more productive? Where do you start your creative process? What little details are often overlooked? Sharing little snippets of wisdom will only make you look knowledgeable and caring because sharing is caring. It will also give your followers an extra reason to watch your stories to get those tips and nuggets. Finally, share photos you love that don't quite fit into the feed. I'm sure we've all had that moment where we really like the image or the photo we took, but it just doesn't quite fit the overall branding of the Instagram feed. You might have spent half an hour looking at it, playing with the filters, but you feel like something is still off. You have two options here. Post it anyway and screw the entire flow of your feed, or share it via stories. If you have content that is relevant to your topics but doesn't quite fit aesthetically, publish it through stories. However, remember that stories, although disappear in 24 hours, are still part of your profile. Think of it as an extension of your regular feed. Use it creatively, try and test different things, be personal but still be true to your overall branding and positioning. Do not abuse stories to publish irrelevant content or you'll deter away your followers. Instagram Stories provides a cool option to test out creating ephemeral content if you're not already doing so. Plus, it's an amazing opportunity to become closer with your followers, show your human side, and strengthen the community. Don't overdo it by posting low-quality content, yet allow it to be less polished than the stuff that gets posted to the actual feed. What other content ideas do you have for Instagram Stories? Have you seen success with this feature? Share in the comment section below or head over to Instagram at Lesia Liu to continue this conversation.